evaluation, we have the next step up to the Face Painting Mini. This is a kit that I actually use myself. I found a lot of people actually like using this kit. It's a very useful kit. You can do small jobs with it, you can do big jobs with it. It's very effective. This kit is almost identical to the Face Painting Mini, but the size is way different. And to show you the size difference is right here. So here's the Face Painting Mini. Here's the one that's the next step up. So if you look at it, you can see there's a very big difference between this one and this one. The weight on this particular kit is about 10 to 15 pounds, which is adequate. You actually have a handle, kind of like a suitcase to carry. You also have a shoulder strap, so you can throw it over your neck. You'll be able to carry it right in, have your arms free, which is really nice to have. It does feel real heavy. If you're a senior citizen, this does make it a lot easier to carry than if you carry anything really big or really heavy. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to see what's inside. So right here we have a protective layer right here to protect all the paints, make sure everything's in its place. Everything here is magnetized. You got a mirror right here. You have a additional light, so if you have to light things up if you're working in the dark. So that makes it nice. You don't have to bring a light in or a generator. Right here we have some additional stencils, so that way you'll be able to work. You just magnetize them wherever you want to put them, and they'll be able to work for you. We have our business cards, so that you'll be able to hand out our business cards on the job. You have a work towel, or what I call my work bib. It works really well. It's very efficient. We have all of our paint brushes. We have our bottles of water. Fortunately for kits like this, you can carry 1 or 2 more bottles of water. It's really nice to be able to have extra bottles, especially if you're running out. These are magnetized, so that way you can just have them on your side. They're all ready to go. You have a lot of extra storage space. You have a lot of extra stencils. You have chunky glitter you can work with. You can set that up right here, so you have a lot of extra space. You have your other sponges you got to work with. You have extra cakes you can bring with you. So this is a very, very useful kit. In fact, this is my go-to kit. This is the one that I work with, that I use. It's one of my favorite ones, because the reason why I say that is I am able to work in a very efficient kit. I have some available. It's right there. It runs everything I have. I mean, look how many split cakes you can run and one strokes you can run. You have all your solids. I mean, you have everything you need right here. I mean, there is not one thing that you don't need that's in here that you can't add to this. I mean, it's really cool. And I absolutely love this kit. And this is my go-to kit. This is what I run. This is what I work out of. So I'm going to give this kit, I'm going to have to say an A. And the reason why I have to say an A is because the weight is great. It's durable. It'll get you around. It's easy to carry around. You can set up, you can close down in about 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes if you're really, really fast. I've actually had one of these set up in 2 minutes one time. And in fact, I was late for a job. I had to get there and I was really, really late due to traffic. And they're like, oh, there's no way you'll be able to set up in time, because this is like, it takes a half hour for a face painting to set up. And I was like, oh no, I can get it set up in 5 minutes. And within 2 minutes, I was set up and painting. That's how fast I can get this thing set up. That's how fast I can get this thing torn down. So these are amazing kits to have. So I'm giving this a solid A. All right, now for our last evaluation. We have the Craft and Go. This is an amazing piece of technology for face painters. A lot of room. It has a lot of ability. Like I said, we're going to look at the sizing between this one and the other 2 kits that we had. So we're going to set this one back up. We're going to have this one right here. And then we have our face painting mini. So we have our standard face painting kit, our face painting mini, and we have the Craft and Go. As you can see, there's a lot more room in the Craft and Go. So we're going to put the face painting mini away. We're going to put the standard face painting kit away. The Craft and Go has the ability to have legs that pop open, or you could just set it down the table. Either way works good. This is a very universal kit. It has wheels on it, has a handle so you can pull. It pretty much is like a rolling suitcase. This thing is my go-to kit for the big jobs I do, where I have to go and work $4,000 or $5,000 face painting jobs. This is what I work with. I have to have multiple kits, multiple paints, multiple brushes. I have to have a lot of stuff available and a lot of extra stuff available. So this is my go-to kit. We're going to open it up and we're going to see what's inside. So as you can see, we have a very good variety of face painting. We have an additional mirror that's magnetic. So we actually can take our mirror off and put it right where the handle is. Works really well. Right here we have our little business card holder. So we would take our business cards, we'd be able to pop them in right where they go. It's really nice to have this, and we have additional stencils we can hang up. So this is a really nice setup. So we also have our towel. It's really nice. We have a lot of extra paints, a lot of extra room. We have our chunky glitter. We got our deals. We have our bottles. I actually carry up to 4 to 5 water bottles on this. So this is really nice. You have a lot of one strokes available. You have a whole set of sponges. This is actually called a water well. So generally the way this works is you fill this up with water, you put it in, it fills up a small reservoir. Then when the water gets dirty, you empty it out and it will refill with clean water. It's very useful on a job like this. It does take up a lot of space, so it is a little bit roomy. I carry my brushes in this. I carry quality brushes. Like I said, I only carry about 10 brushes. I actually have a brush holder back here to hold all my brushes. And they're very easy to just load right in. I just put them right where they gotta go. It's really nice to be able to just put my brushes away when I'm ready to work. So this is a very useful kit. I absolutely love this kit. It's very handy. It does the job. It does everything I need to do. It gets me around. I can utilize all the room. I have baby wipes on the inside of it, so I set it up. But this one takes me a little bit longer to set up and a little bit longer to tear down. You're talking anywhere from 5 to 6, 7 minutes to set up and tear down. It is a little bit heavier. It weighs about 40 pounds, but as you can tell, it's worth it for the size that you're working with. It's a very useful kit. I absolutely love this invention, and when I saw one, I had to have one. I had to buy one, so once I got the money together, I purchased this kit. They're very expensive. They take a little while before you get them, but I absolutely love this face painting design. You could never go wrong while having a kit like this. And seeing how this whole thing works, the kids love it, the parents love it, people love it. It takes up very little room, very little space. You can have your TV tray right next to you, so you have some extra space. You can stand up on your legs. You can adjust to any size. So for this kit, despite the amount of space you have, the weight becomes a big problem. I found that was the only downfall with this kit, is the weight, and it's a little bit bulky. So it does knock down the grade a little bit, but I'm giving it a solid B. And the reason why I'm giving it a B is because it weighs about 40 pounds, 30 to 40 pounds, and it's a little bit bulky. So it does hinder that aspect a little bit, especially if you're carting a lot of supplies versus the other kits that I had where you can easily carry them in with your whole cart and have everything good to go. I'll do a later video where you can set up an entire paint station with just a wagon of what's inside the wagon, and you'll be mind blown of what you can carry inside that small wagon and how you can set it up, and I'll show you how to set it up on my next videos. So please tune in for Easley's Entertainment. You enjoy yourselves, and we're going to see what's next. But first, we're going to talk about where you can buy these products and the cost of these products. So this particular device, it costs about $500. It's very expensive. You could buy these on sillyfarm.com. and they're amazing. Sometimes you can find them used for $350 to $400, sometimes very rare, but they are out there. The next kit that we have, which is this particular one right here, this face painting kit, it's a lot cheaper, it's a lot less expensive. These run about $150. You can buy these at Just for Fun Art in Sacramento, and I'll send you the link and the phone number of where you can purchase this, so that way you know exactly where to go to purchase one of these, because you'll never go wrong with getting one of these. It's affordable, it's useful, it's once you use it, you'll never go back. Then my last kit, and if this is really good for a beginner face painter, if you're starting out, these run $60. And you can use this thing and it will last you. It's easy to carry around. I mean, you could almost put this in your purse. It's just really nice to have a kit this size and be able to, you saw exactly how much I was able to store in there and how you're able to use everything inside here efficiently. So, and then they get the toolbox. Those are about $20 to $30 for a toolbox, and that's the last thing I would say. You can also carry them in a bag. So it's whatever your preference is and how you like to work. There is no wrong answer in what you like to have. And as I said before, enjoy Easley's entertainment. Please subscribe, please leave comments. And if anybody's got any questions, please get back to me, because you're going to be seeing my next video where we're going to be talking about how we're going to set up an entire show just in one cart when we go and do a festival or a show, and you'll be surprised on how you can carry so little. Because when you have a small car, you have to be able to carry all your products without overloading yourself. And I've seen face painters that would carry bags and bags and carts of stuff, products they never use. They'll have 3 or 4 tables, and they can't even work with other face painters sometimes, because they will take up an entire booth by themselves with like 4 or 5 tables of face paint all around them, which they're not going to use. And that is actually not a good thing, because kids will actually steal and get into it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you on my next video. Please subscribe and have a wonderful time.